Oh, I think we're on here, but camera steals seems to be messing up. But we're gonna go try it. Boom. All right, so what is up, everybody? This is episode 35 of the Quit Eating Animal Show. Figured I'd jump on live. Brought it back down to a little studio here. Plugged in the MacBook. Was outside for a little bit. It was raining. And so we're back on. This whole Pro Ecamm Live is all new. So I got some new things, new toys to play with. And so we're going to be testing it out. But first, we do a little trivia or a little history at work. And yesterday's trivia was who shot Alexander Hamilton during that famous duel. And if you are familiar and know the answer, it is Aaron Burr. See, look, automatically... Not fast enough. I don't think this is fast enough. The camera's not fast enough. Anyway, having some technical difficulties with the camera, but we're going to do it face. Actually, let's just plug in this one. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if this one loses connection, just like that one. I'm going to try some different things here, different setup. Why not? We're live. You know? All right, so now we have this camera up here, the Logi. Let's get a little green screen on this guy. There's the Logi. Where's the green screen? Backdrop. Let's select this one. Let's try that backdrop. Did that work? Oh, there it is. Got to fade it in. Boom. All right, there's the Logi. It's the Logi camera. There's the FaceTime camera in front of the brick. All right, needless to say, if you knew the answer to who shot Alexander Hamilton, I'm looking up at the wrong camera here. Who shot Alexander Hamilton, you'll know that it was Aaron Burr. And so we're going to take a look at, if you're familiar with the Got Milk series, I did there was a clip that we made about Got Milk. In fact, I don't know if I can show it. Can I show it? Maybe I'll be able to show it. I'm going to show it after this. So Aaron Burr, original Got Milk. This is the whole commercial that started the whole series. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Can I get over there? All right, here we go.
And that was the Vienna Wood Dance in B, one of my all-time favorites. And now let's make that random call with today's $10,000 question. It's a tough one. Who shot Alexander Hamilton in that famous duel? All right, let's go to the phones and see who's out there. Hello, for $10,000. Who shot... Excuse me? I'm afraid your time is almost up. I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
Got milk.
Classic, absolute classic commercial Got Milk series. The whole thing Got Milk. It was just bred into us. That's all we knew, was just drink a lot of milk. I remember drinking milk growing up. It was just, whole milk. It was just put it in their cereal, drink it for glass. I mean, it was all the time. And a lot of it had to do with these commercials here. I'll say that. A lot of them have to do with these commercials. These commercials got us. Got me. All right, let's see if we can find the, let's go back to our channel here. Let's go back to the videos. Got a Got Milk commercial. Here it is. Let's go ahead and play this guy. The dairy edition. No, not that. Let's share this. Here we go. I'm going to play this one. Nice.
Celebrities and like
milk mustache.
like milk celebrities
Milk mustache.
and like
Milk
glamorous
mustache.
like
Let's start with dairy. I remember drinking milk growing up. In cereals, never thought about it. Never thought twice.
I actually grew up not liking milk.
I remember the marketing campaign of milk does the body good.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. That was all over. I like commercials, billboards, milk mustache, and
Milk mustache.
like celebrities and like glamorizing milk.
Milk mustache.
Like celebrities
Milk
and
mustache.
like glamorizing
Milk
milk.
mustache. Milk mustache.
Like celebrities
mustache.
and like glamorizing milk. Boards, milk mustache.
Milk mustache.
Like
milk mustache.
Like milk mustache. Milk mustache.
Tom Brady,
Celebrities
Patrick
and like
Ewing,
glamorizing celebrities
Brett Favre,
and
Cal
like
Ripken.
celebrities and like glamorizing milk.
Here was that
Milk
Banks,
mustache.
Tyra
Like-
Banks,
Like
Larry,
milk mustache.
man, this is Steven Tyler,
Celebrities
Dennis
and like
Rodman,
glamorizing milk
Aerosmith,
mustache. Celebrities and like
who
glamorizing
else?
milk.
Superman. Who's everybody?
So I remember that milk does a body good. That's what I thought. Like that's definitely was something that I thought was true, that you needed to have milk or dairy in your diet. Milk mustache.
Yeah, I don't know who that last person was. Someone famous.
Celebrities.
But so I remember doing that video. That was 3 years ago. Posted that. Panda Eats. Panda stands for Pete and Ava, if you're wondering. So let's go into some comments here. That's what I want to see. Some comments. All right, I'm going to share my screen here. We're going to go into YouTube Studio. We're going to go into the comments, and I responded to everything so far. So we're going to go response status, response with new replies, and we're going to apply. And up comes the boogie. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah, I can. Sweet. All right. Okay, so let's see. Billy. Did Billy respond? Okay, let's get back to Billy. Billy was recent. This was 10 hours ago. Billy R. He 3057. Can I zoom in on there? Okay. Here's what he says. Right? Can you see that? Can you move over? You are an idiot. Yeah, you can see that. Do you know all hunters? Okay. You are an idiot. Do you have anyone trying to tell you to eat meat? Then stop trying to tell their people how to live. Do you know hunters have brought back several species from the brink of extinction? So you can see my response here. I said, easy, Billy. I mean, there really isn't any reason to call anyone an idiot, but I do understand. I do understand why. I do understand why people are calling me idiot. I do understand that. And you're upset, you're frustrated, you're angry. But don't be angry at me. It's just I'm telling the truth. I mean, it's just bringing up these ideas or thoughts. I mean, these are facts. You know, I say some, you know, you can find some opinions and some thoughts around all of this, but these are straight up facts. Mostly everything that we say is facts, and I ask a lot of questions to get a lot of answers and see where people are at. We're all at different parts. We're all at different areas. We're all at different, you know, points in our lives. Why does it say out here? Oh, okay. Hopefully it's on. All right. So anyway, Billy gets back to me. You know, no need to call, or no, I get back to Billy. No need to call any idiot. I said, actually, we do have many people trying to get me and our family to eat animals. So, I mean, for the fact that you say, you know, who am I to tell everyone to stop, you know, eating animals? I mean, they're telling me to eat animals. They're upset. They're thinking, you know, child abuse for giving, or I'm going to say providing our family only plants and vegetables and not meat. And my boys, they can eat animals if they want. I mean, they know. Like we just taught them. And so once you teach someone, and from that young age, it'll stick with them. It doesn't make sense to continue it. So, you know, we're not forcing them to do anything. We just don't buy it. And if you don't buy it and bring it to the house, you're not going to have any chance to consume it. But I was curious about Billy. Billy had he said hunters have brought back several species from the brink of extinction. Okay, and then so I asked, where did you learn this? He didn't tell me where, but wild turkey, ducks, and geese. I could scroll down. Wild turkey, ducks, and geese. Look at the conservation that hunters do for money and goes to habitat programs of that nature. I would encourage you to do some research before sounding stupid. First of all, I don't think I sound stupid. I really don't know. I don't know these things. I don't know what hunters do and where this money comes from. So I'm going to come at this logically and just how I think of it. So I had a question of, do you mean the profit from hunting has brought many species back from extinction? Because at first I thought that these animals, or they're hunting animals that are predators of their species, and so they were protecting them, and so, that's how they brought, these animals back from the verge of extinction. Well, that's not the case. Billy meant by the money supplied or the donations or the money put into these systems to these habitats to bring these, I'm going to say, environments back up and to protect them. So it's very interesting that we are utilizing killing animals, killing a species of animals, and then using those funds or basically raising dollars by allowing people to come hunt and kill animals and, process their food and do these things to pay money into the system, to pay money into it, so that then they can go and put money back into the environment and protect the animals. I mean, it is really twisted. It's really like funding, kill the animals, but yet we're protecting them. So it's this never-ending cycle that just will keep going and going and going. So Billy's last reply was 2 hours ago. Said he harvests animals every year to feed his family. So is he wrong for doing that? No, Billy, you're not wrong for harvesting. You're not wrong for feeding your family. Okay, you're not wrong. Should you feed them tofu? I mean, I would recommend that you do the same thing. Are you wrong for feeding your family and harvest the animals? First, let's talk about using that word harvest. I don't believe we should be harvesting animals. I mean, that terminology. I mean, we harvest like as if it's a food and not an animal. And so it's an animal first before it's food. So let's refer to it what it first is, which is an animal. That animal doesn't get harvested. It is an animal. So we kind of twist the words on us to make ourselves feel better for harvesting animals every year to feed our family. So it sounds at first like it's so sweet, like it's so kind of you to feed your family. But no, you don't have to kill an animal to feed your family. You can go out and purchase plants. You can plant plants yourself. You can plant vegetables, fruits, all of these things that you can plant. And yes, they are living, and we'll get to this, but plants do not feel pain. They are not the same as animals. We cannot start saying, plants feel pain and that sort of, I'm going to say nonsense, because it is what it is. So I'm going to call it like I see it, but I'll still answer it, and because it has to be answered. We come across new people every single day that bring this up, and it's it's going to continue. Unfortunately, it's going to continue to have to get responded to, and that's okay. I'll just respond to it different ways, but the same way. So take a look at this. How many animals die from the pesticides they use on your vegetables, correct? So first of all, yes, okay, there's what they're known as crop deaths. And it's farmers that are protecting their crops from, other animals that are trying to consume it or bury, underneath it and otherwise damage their products, right? Their food that they're going to raise their families. These are called crop deaths. And yes, I'm fully aware of the crop deaths out there. And does it have to be? Does every farmer have to have? Do you have to have crop deaths? No. You can grow vegetables without having crop deaths. You absolutely can. You have indoor farming. You have vertical farming. You have protections in place. Technology is getting better and better. You're always and going to continue to have better options to protect your product, to protect the things that you're growing for your business. Okay, so that's that. But at the same time, do I know how many males die from the pesticides from they use on their vegetables? They're not my vegetables. I hope you eat vegetables too. I hope everyone eats their vegetables, and they're not mine. So, we shouldn't be saying that they're mine or any other vegans. They're not mine. So, yes, conservation dollars go directly to supporting habitat research and protection of these animals. So I've done the research, and it's just not something that we should continue to do. I think it's wrong. I think it is absolutely wrong. A lot going on upstairs, so I'm going to cut this short. But we're back on, ladies and gentlemen, episode 35, Quit Eating Animals. Let us play this.
Quit eating animals.
See ya.